Strummer was my cousin, my friend, my political cohort, and we had a lot of fun in the last year, and just a downright great man. Dale and I grew up in Granite Falls, Minnesota. Thank you, Granite Falls, Minnesota, for everyone showing up here today. It's great. And with Dale leaving town when I was only 10 years old, the only thing I remember was I was a paper boy delivering papers to his house, and I delivered papers and there was no one there anymore. I was a little confused as a 10-year-old as to where they had gone. Later you'll find out. The next time I saw Dale was when I returned from Vietnam in 1969. I was assigned to the Army Judge Advocate General Corps in Fort Carson, Colorado for the remaining 3 months of my tour. And on the Thanksgiving weekend of that year, Dale and Mary invited me down to Albuquerque for Thanksgiving weekend. And they had invited so many people that I had to sleep in the garage with a handful of others, including Patrick. And it was quite an event. As I grew up in the hotel industry, most of you know I'm in the hotel business, I always put Dale and Mary in a presidential suite and made sure he understood that we do not have garages and hotels. But if we did, he would be sleeping. Seriously, everyone knows that staying with the Strummers, you were always treated like presidents, whether you're in the garage or not. Dale worked on crossword puzzles all his life. Every time I see him, he's on a crossword puzzle. One day, Dale and Mary, Kathy and I, were flying home from a wedding in San Jose, California. We had only 2 first-class seats. So like gentlemen, Dale and I sat in. And Mary and Kathy were back in steerage. We just thought at that time was the right decision. We were bigger. And during that, just before we boarded, I bought a New York Times or the Wall Street or something just to read on the way home. And Dale asked for the crossword puzzle. Now, I've never completed a crossword puzzle in my life, unless it had something to do with sports or was designed for our grandchildren under the age of 8. But on this 1 hour and 20-minute flight from San Jose to Phoenix, Dale finished that puzzle without asking me a question. And for those of you that do crossword puzzles, especially in those 2 periodicals, they're pretty tough. It was an example of just how smart he was, something you would recognize the minute you started a conversation with Dale. I could tell many stories about my friend, but the story I will tell from this day forward is how much I will miss him. During his final days in the hospital, we had an opportunity to spend some quality time together, talking about football, family, growing up, and just life in general. In the end, as Dale was struggling and we were together, I thought about my human resource director at the Westin Lake Las Vegas I was working with, whose father had passed away a couple of weeks prior to Dale with cancer. Before he died, he wrote his own obituary. And she shared it with me, and I thought it was a great idea. The time that Dale and I spent on that Saturday and Sunday, quality time, gave me some ideas for if Dale was going to write his own as to what it would sound like. I think it would go something like this. By now you will be celebrating my life because the Lord has called me home. Someone may have written an obituary with names, facts, and dates, but I would like to write my own version for you today. Yes, I'm gone way too soon, but when the call home comes from someone higher than us, we have no choice. My journey began in Granite Falls, Minnesota on June 7th, 1938, when my parents, Alice and Edward, decided that my sister Joy needed a playmate. A couple of years later, my sister Carol joined us, and the journey was on its way. One warm summer day in 1955, my parents picked me up from high school for the short ride home. Unfortunately, the short ride didn't stop 2 blocks away, but continued some 2,000 miles to Santa Monica, California, in our new home. While finishing my senior year in Santa Monica High School, I ran into this wonderful young lady named Mary. And my life was about to change forever. After spending time in the U.S. Army, I love my country. I worked for a couple of different companies, including my 24 years as a computer programmer, for Hewlett Packard. After retiring in 2000, the travels began. Mary and I crossed the country more than once, and during the last few years. We spent our summers with my fly fishing partner, close friend, brother-in-law Patrick, his lovely wife Mallory at the Grand Teton National Park. Mary and I both loved our volunteer work, and especially the summer climate in the Tetons, rather than the dry heat in Phoenix. Lisa, Abby, Matthew, Grumpy has been called home, and yes, too early. But my time with each of you has left me full of memories. I also want you to know my love for you will never go away. I will always be watching you grow up in life. Please do something special for me. Be smart in the decisions you make, and when the times get tough, never ever give up. Lori and Catherine, you make my life so enjoyable. I've always been proud to call you my daughters. You've raised wonderful children with special skills and bright futures. To all of you, my Mary will need support with me, Mom, but I know you will all pitch in and make sure she is comfortable. To you, Mary, I wish you were here. My love from the day we met on our senior year in Santa Monica until God called me home, you've not only been my wife, but my best friend. I will miss our cocktails at 5, our trips to the Tetons, and the time God gave us together. As I say goodbye, I'm so sorry we won't be able to be old together as we always planned, but one day we will meet again. To everyone, I've started the journey that's taken me to a better place. Someday, I know we will all meet again. Dale.